thinking and disseminating ideas on global and domestic politics and economics from the eastern and northeastern India. The foundation is now beginning to making a foray in the academic circles of the capital. And we have been very fortunate in having our tie-up, a memorandum of collaboration with the IILM Institute of Higher Learning. The IILM is one of the most important and premier educational institution, primarily focusing on management education, but an organization, an institution that takes a holistic view of education, and it is from this perspective that the Global India Foundation and IILM, they decided to forge an understanding, and recently we did sign a memorandum of collaboration. Now this memorandum of collaboration covers a range of issues which are important to Global India Foundation as well as to IILM, and this includes social, economic and educational policy, foreign policy, international relations and aspects and issues covering good governance. And this particular collaboration, we are sure, is going to usher in a qualitatively new dimension, which adds to a qualitatively new dimension to the debate on higher education, on foreign policy, on social and economic policies and so on in the capital. Dr. Karan Singh's deep insight into the Indian cultural tradition as well as his wide exposure to Western literature and civilization establishes him as an outstanding thinker on issues ranging from philosophy, culture, politics and environment at home and abroad. It is thus only appropriate to have Dr. Karan Singh address an issue that is so intrinsically affiliated to the prospect of knowledge and education in our country. Since independence, our country has grappled with a host of issues and concomitant challenges, which has made the process of development onerous in the last 60 years. The Foundation and IILM seek to strengthen economic prosperity, social commitment and liberal values that have been woven into an interdependent matrix of national resilience. Knowledge is intrinsically associated with education and learning. It, however, remains a fact that the perception of the usefulness of education as an aid to social order and peace, by virtue of being a morally uplifting influence, for long remained remarkably aloof from the Indian demographic and social reality. The progress in science and technology has given mankind unprecedented power to institutionalize change. The past 60 years have witnessed developments that have profoundly affected popular perception on a range of issues. It is against the ambiguity of such development that it becomes imperative to recount the innovations in education. Education remains a challenge to all societies. The importance of education as a facet can barely be ignored, since it encompasses the most impressionable minds and shapes the contours of their consciousness. It is from this perspective that we decided to invite Dr. Karan Singh to address us on education, a concern that is central to Global India Foundation as well as to IILM. On behalf of Global India Foundation and IILM Institute of Higher Learning, I welcome all the invitees, and we hope that we will have a very enlightening session with the keynote address by Dr. Karan Singh on the 4 pillars of education. May I now invite Professor Pillai, Vice Chancellor of Indira Gandhi National Open University, and also someone who has been associated with the Global India Foundation for so very long. Professor Pillai.
Most respected Dr. Karan Singh, Member of the Parliament, distinguished statesman and scholar. Professor Bhattacharya, Vice Chairman IILM, Professor Om Prakash Mishra, Member Secretary Global India Foundation, the entire management and faculty of the IILM, dear students, other distinguished invitees, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let me congratulate the IILM and the Global India Foundation for entering into a collaboration for education and development related activities. I am extremely glad that to initiate this collaboration, today we have with us none other than Dr. Karan Singh. And there is no need of saying about this great scholar. The topic he has selected today is 4 pillars of education. We are all over the world, people quote his very famous UNESCO publication, Learning the Treasure Within. Learning to know, learning to do, learning to live together, and learning to... And these are the 4, whatever is happening in our educational institutions is now because of the lack of unlearning process. Unlearning is throwing away prejudices. Only a person who can throw away prejudices can learn new things. And therefore, I don't want to stand in between Dr. Karan Singh and you. I am very confident that this particular collaboration initiated by Dr. Karan Singh will grow in the right perspective, and Indira Gandhi National Open University will be glad to collaborate. We are also a collaboration partner with IILM. We have several joint activities. Let me wish this collaboration all success. Thank you very much.
Professor V.N. Rajashekharan Pillai, Vice Chancellor of IGNOU, Professor Om Prakash Mishra, Member Secretary of the Global India Foundation, Professor Bhattacharya, Vice President of IILM, Shri and Srimati Anil Rai, distinguished educators and educationists and students in the audience, and friends. I am happy to be present at the marriage of 2 significant institutions. I am sure this will result in a creative symbiosis. We have one institution, the Global India Foundation from Calcutta, and we have the IILM Institute of Higher Education, where I have visited before, I recall, in Delhi. And between them, we are hopeful that they will set up a creative think tank which will deal with the political, economic, social, cultural and foreign affairs issues that the